I'm getting old, baby. We are getting older.
Hey everyone, I'm Alex.
And it is I.
Welcome back to our channel. Getting old, getting old.
Oh yes. I'm getting old, baby. Another year has ended, guys, and another year is here. We are getting older.
So much older.
Are you worried
Actually,
about getting older?
not worried, but like it's kind of weird thinking about my age now. I don't feel it, if I'm being honest. Like
It's like I still feel like I am 32.
I mean, that's like 2 years, but I feel like I'm maybe like still in my 20s. Like I feel.
Why is that so? It's so weird, love. Because I also don't feel like I'm like 30s, over 30s now. Why do we feel young? It's like we're not young.
I am young. I believe in my heart. No, I guess it's more like a mental thing maybe, and
Mental.
yeah. I guess my body doesn't feel as young as it used to, I guess.
Why? The back pain.
Back pains and yeah.
Yeah,
I feel like
right.
your 30s kind of like your body is like, yeah, hey,
Yes.
you're not quite there anymore. But my mind is still. I still believe that I'm younger.
Is it a good thing? You know, when we believe that we are still young, is it a good thing or a what?
Well, to a certain degree, there's some. It's nice to feel like you're young to kind of retain that vitality, I guess. But I don't think it's a bad thing unless it's like a kind of mentality, like a young kind of mindset where you're not thinking things through. But like I said before in many of my videos, I'm an old man. I was always an old man.
An old soul.
Ever since I was 10 years old.
The last time I was 16 years old.
When I moved out of single digits into double digits, I was like, all right, I've moved beyond my youth right now.
But no, I'm not worried about getting older. In fact, I'm actually excited to get older. It's weird though.
I'm not. I want to stay young forever if I can. Like I want science to just kind of like give me a pill that I can pop, to stay in my 20s. I'll be good. I'll be good. I don't like getting old. I like progressing. I think maybe you conflate like seeing things that you're able to do with your life with age, and I don't think that's the case. Age is just getting old, but progress is, and kind of doing new things. That's a part of it, but that's only because you've kind of been doing things for so long, I think.
Yes, and I think the reason why I'm not really worried about getting older because I know that we get a lot of experiences in life, as we get older, and I want to have those experiences in my life, and I want to get better, and I think maybe people might get worried about getting older because I think it is related with the fact that maybe we can't really achieve everything that we want to achieve, right? So maybe we are
I think like time kind of feels like it slips away. I think everybody has dreams and kind of goals and ambitions, and
right
when you get older you kind of realize, oh, I didn't do as many of the things as I initially wanted to.
Right.
Maybe that's part of it, I guess, but I don't. Just do your best, I think, and be happy. I mean, that's the way I kind of look at it. I always just think, okay, I'm gonna do what I can. If I don't, I mean, I have a lot of goals and dreams too, but like if I don't finish them, it's okay. I got next year. If I'm still alive, I can keep working towards it. And even if you make some progress, I think that's kind of the thing that keeps me going. I don't get discouraged, at least because of that. Like I can see like, okay, I kind of made some progress here, and
as long as we are progressing little by little, right?
Yeah.
Right. So
you can kind of see the culmination of things, like you mentioned before, when you got older. You see that, and then you're like, oh yeah, I actually kind of did.
I did
pretty well. I did that.
So we
I
have
hate
to we need to utilize the time that we have, right? It's very important to make use of our time while we are still young. We have to, do
Yeah.
little by little.
I think it's more just, I don't know, for me it's always just been a question of like a life that's been lived just well. If you can be happy with your life, I think that's okay. I don't think that you need to feel like you always need to be doing something. Like
Yeah,
I can relax
definitely,
and I can just do
definitely.
things. I can waste an entire day.
Mm.
If well, I mean, I don't get to do that often, but I would be quite happy just like
Wasting the day away.
farting away at home, doing whatever. Like I'd be happy doing that, but
Once
I
in
think
a while.
like once in a while maybe.
Right.
I think it depends on your definition of what a good life is, I guess. Like Socrates speaks about the good life, living the good life. So, if you've got health, just look after your health. Try to get a good job so that you have income to sustain yourself with food and shelter, and then have good relationships. That's kind of, and then meaning.
Yeah, right.
So like hobbies that give you meaning, maybe.
Meaning, that's very important.
Outside of work. If your work doesn't give you meaning, then it's good to find that you kind of feel like you have some purpose.
Right. That's a good point.
Well, Socrates is a smart guy.